A moment where silence is no longer an option, where truth must rise and where courage must stand in the face of long-standing suppression. I speak today not as a politician desperate for relevance, but as Abimbola Olajumoke Olaume, a daughter of Ekiti, a mother and a voice of conscience for a people who have endured far too much under a government that has given far too little. Let me begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asue Bola Ahmed TINUBU. Mr. President, your efforts to uplift every part of this country are recognized from our strategic economic from your strategic economic reforms to the support given to states like Ekiti. Your intentions are noble and your footprint visible. But sir, with due respect, I must say boldly, those entrusted to manage Ekiti are sabotaging your efforts. Ekiti receives substantial federal allocations. Ekiti has been carried on the shoulders of grace and goodwill since you became president in 2023. But what have we done with it? Under the watch of Governor Biodun Ibanji, the state has degenerated, roads are in ruin, schools are collapsing, our hospitals are without beds of medicine, youth room without hope, civil servants are overburdened and underpaid, contracts are awarded without transparency, and the worst part of it, all of this is veiled with a media-fueled illusion of performance. Worse still, Governor Biodun Oyebanji has made it a full-time job to junket across Nigeria, lobbying leaders and trying to win political sympathies, not for the people of Ekiti, but for himself, while our people suffer. He spent Ekiti's money on political self-preservation. This wouldn't have even mattered if he bothered providing basic amenities, infrastructure, or be concerned with the welfare of the citizens of Ekiti. The same cabal that has ruled Ekiti since creation still hold it by the throat. They rotate power among themselves, empowering their children, and leave the masses in despair. It's been 29 years of recycled failure. How much longer can a state as intelligent, hardworking, and resourceful as has been in the hands of a few whose only vision is looting and lying?
Increase of the allocations disbursed to the states and local governments. No governor contested this when Baba said it, announced such in their presence. And he said, and I quote him, ask your governors what they have done with the tripled allocation. What has my state governor done with our own tripled allocation? So, Ekiti so far has received a total of about 355 billion. So what does the state have to show for it? The deceit, the fraud, the dishonesty, and the guile that's rolled up in handling the fortunes that has come our way remains ear-busting and eye-popping. The present Ekiti State government has become a symbol of waste, failure, and deception. Every passing day in Ekiti State under the present government is a reminder that bad governance is worse than a plague. In almost 3 years, all the state has witnessed is a shameful parade of incompetence, deception, financial waste, and profligacy. The present state leadership has proven to be a pathological waster of resources. So rather than sit down to solve the problems plaguing the state, such as poor education, decaying infrastructure, like she has said, but honestly, people are truly tired of a government that has no plan, purpose, or passion for real development. To add insult to injury, Ekiti now ranks lowest in education in the Southwest. She used to be the shining star. Now she ranks lowest. Outright fictitious and non-existent but acclaimed expenditures, especially on youth empowerment, old age welfare. Owarugo had about 8.7 billion in that budget for old age. but not a single Arugo collected such money in Ekiti. I can beat my chest and say it with all of my mouth.
Vow to be passing the power among themselves for their own benefit and their family alone. Currently in Ekiti is overburdened. The people are overburdened with taxes, a lot of taxes. I will tell you, Ekiti is the only state in Nigeria that takes withholding tax on rent collected by landlord, even though the law provided for it, but no state in Nigeria does that. Not even Lagos, as rich as Lagos is. But Ekiti, that is the most, one of the poorest states in Nigeria, are the one doing that. Even when the leadership of the state are even feeding fat on the revenue, on the free money that comes from the monthly allocation, yet they put the burden on the people. A landlord that gets a rent of 100,000 is expected to give 10,000 to the state out of it. These are the things we are saying the media should help us look into. The people are just suffering and smiling because we have a government that has taken over all the avenue whereby the outer world can know what exactly that is going on in the state. What we are having here today, I can assure you, in the last 3 years, I am not sure any person or any group has done this. Not because they are not willing to do, but it's not everybody that can have the capacity of calling this kind of press. So we still feel that it is part of the, the calling of the media, the journalists, to look into our state, help us to do investigative journalism on all these facts that are put before you. All these facts that are verifiable. And we believe that if a state has gotten over 300 billion naira as allocation from federal government, and you have a dilapidated road, the only major road that leads the outer world to the state is dilapidated, yet you are claiming it's a federal road. If you have a governor who truly have policy, who truly have who have planned for the state, the first thing to be done is to ensure that your state is open to the outer world, whereby investors can come into the state. As worst as the former governor Fayose was, he maintained that road. He did maintain that road. He ensured that road was motorable. But under the watch of this current governor, the road is nothing to call to write home about. So a journey that's supposed to cost you 3 hours, now you'll be spending 6-7 hours to get to Ekiti from Lagos. And we have a governor who is getting more. The allocation is getting currently in the history of Ekiti State, put together from 1999 to 2006. I mean 2018. When did he become the governor? When he became the governor, 2022. When you put together all the allocation the previous government has gotten, what he has gotten in 3 years is more than it. So we are talking that we have a governor who is getting this much, but who has no plan of exposing the state to the outer world, bringing investors to the outer world. And I want to tell you, if you look at your record, Ekiti is one of the states that got highest grants, foreign grants. So majority of work you see in Ekiti are works financed by foreign partners. So what is the government doing with the allocation and other revenue? And the government has embarked on a trip of taking loans here and there to fund what? To fund nothing. So a money that they will obtain as loan and still provided by the same government. So as we are here today, we are speaking to the world, we are exposing to the world that the government of Ekiti is not what he is claiming to be. It's not what the governor is claiming to be. We are saying that Ekiti people are not getting it rosy currently. So we want the media, I will still repeat, to continue to beam searchlight on the activities of Ekiti State governor or government per se.
President TINUBU, Ekiti people love you. We supported you in 2023 and we will support you again. But we beg you today, help us to dismantle the structure of sabotage that has stunted the growth of Ekiti State. If you support the liberation of Ekiti from the grip of these political saboteurs, we assure you the people of Ekiti will respond with overwhelming love and support in 2077. We will show you what gratitude looks like. Ekiti will vote for